Hi, Hannah. Great to be here. And yes, we're super excited about this new concept, new program called CDAO Jumpstart. Just so everyone is clear, CDAO stands for Chief Data and Analytics Officer. This is a new title that we are seeing in enterprises. It's at the intersection of the head of analytics on one side and the head of what used to be classically CDO. So they're combining and so this is a transformative title. We are talking to these CDOs who are responsible for transformation through analytics. And CDAO Jumpstart's a new program that Cazena is launching in partnership with Bardes today. So we are super excited about that. And the goal is to really, like you said, Hannah, accelerate CDAOs. That's the goal. So maybe in a few words, I'll explain that program. But the main concept here is CDAOs have the job to modernize enterprises. And really, analytics is the main function that modernizes these companies. And typically, it's a journey that takes several months, and the goal is to see how to accelerate that. So that's essentially where the CDAO Jumpstart program comes in. This is a 10 to 100 times acceleration in the conventional way CDOs would want to modernize. And so this is really about a 4-week program where we help CDOs jumpstart. So what makes this happen? Let's just take a minute to explain what's involved in a CDO jumpstart program. There's really 4 aspects to it. The first aspect is CDOs typically are set up, they report into line of business, they have a small group of data scientists often. And so the starting point of this jumpstart program is really helping them understand the use cases that have the most impact with the least amount of effort. And so that's what this white glove onboarding, which is the first step, is about helping them scope use cases, set goals on the most important use case, and essentially get the team around that. The second aspect that the CDOs have to deal with is there's a lot of organizational friction today because there's IT, there's security and compliance, there's operational teams. CDOs need access to data, and that requires them to interface with all these different organizational units. There's friction in the process. There may not be alignment in terms of goals and timing, and that creates a lot of risk. So in the CDAO Jumpstart program, we have a unique delivery mechanism. It's based on a SaaS service, software as a service, which has all the requirements typically that the IT operations and security people require when they deal with sensitive data for analytics. And so the nice thing here is that the CDOs don't have to deal with each of these requirements. They're all built into this program, into this platform. The third aspect of this is the platform for analytics itself is all built into this program. It's called the Instant Data Lake. And it gives you a centralized environment where you can bring in the data. It's all hosted securely. You can, after you ingest this data, you can start to do analytics. And that brings me to the fourth leg of this program, which is data prep. In many cases, CDAOs and their data scientists don't have the expertise around data prep or data engineering, where they can bring in multiple data sources and munch them, harmonize them, come up with data models, and get them in a state where it's ready for analytics. That's what this data prep for analytics stage does as the fourth part of this program. So as you can see, these are the 4 key blocks. The whole idea is if you're a CDAO, we essentially come and help you. We team up with you. Think of this program as being an extension of your team. But in very short order, within 4 weeks, the goal here is we help identify the use case through that onboarding stage I talked about. We help ingest the right data sources, help your teams or augment your teams to data prep, and then really help your teams do self-service analytics, ML, so that you can get an outcome. And that's this flywheel, which if you can do this really quickly, the nice thing is you can rinse and repeat this for multiple use cases across different data sources. So we encourage CDOs to reach out and become part of this program because we've seen many successful examples of CDOs and enterprises do this. And that's why I'm excited to even invite Philip from Bardes and Lovan Chetty from Cazena, because both of them have seen this hands-on. And so that's the program HANA that we are launching today.